Good morning. My name is Richard Queensborough, and I'm here to talk today about life's kettle. Let's reflect on Isaiah 43, verse 2. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you. When you pass through the rivers, they will not sweep over you. When you walk through the fire, you will not be burned. The flames will not set you ablaze. Father, will you bless your word to our hearts and glorify your name? Bless your word to our heart and glorify your name. Life's kettle. That's the theme of my message today, life's kettle. It's a message for everyone, as life can be viewed as a kettle. And you would want to listen in order to properly manage or respond to hope in life, to the heat of life, to the help in life. Today, we reflect on the kettle. What I'm holding in my hand is a kettle. And much of life can be viewed as a kettle. This kettle, it's defined by Webster as a metallic vessel usually used for boiling liquid. The kettle. A functional kettle can be cool. When it's at room temperature, it's cool. Or it can be very hot. Looking at this kettle, we can say an outside force can determine whether this kettle remains cool at room temperature or gets very hot. And so too is life. Outside forces can determine whether life remains cool or gets very hot. This morning, I want to draw 3 inferences from this kettle as it relates to life. The first is hope. And this is a feeling of expectation and desire for a certain thing. A kettle at room temperature can be considered cool. In life, we hope things remain cool. In life, we hope things remain nice and easy. We hope things remain quiet, but that's not always the case. In life, no man wants turmoil. In life, we desire peace and tranquility. Thus, we hope things like this kettle will remain cool, nice, and easy. A sermon on mountains and valleys was preached by Dr. Harper in a 2013 Lee Chapel. And he described mountains as the highs of life and valleys as the lows of life. When we consider mountains and valley, we can rightly declare or draw inference that the valleys of life are the heated moments of life when one is under pressure. So this brings me to the second point, which is eat. In those periods of life, when the temperature is turned up, when emotions, when feelings are intensified, those are the heated moments of life. In life, we have the heated moments when bills are unpaid. We want the resource to pay, but it's nowhere to be found. In life, there are the heated moments of sickness. We've just been through or still going through a pandemic, which has caused fear on many fear for their life. Heated moments. There are heated moments when we're pressured by peer, when God is calling us to a certain purpose, but we are drawn in another direction by our peers. Those are heated moments of life. May I say, no one can escape the heated moments of life. Life comes with heat every now and then. Word from the wise Job. He puts it this way: man born of a woman is a few days and full of trouble. Man born of a woman is a few days and full of miseries. There are heated moments in life. A kettle under heat, when it's getting to its boiling point, the kettle will begin to whistle. When getting to its boiling point, the kettle will make some noise. In life, the heat of the moment, the pressures of life sometimes cause us to cry and to cry aloud like this kettle. The psalmist puts it this way. And in a heated moment, he declared, hear my cry, O Lord, and attend unto my prayer. From the ends of the earth will I cry unto thee. When my heart is overwhelmed, lead me to the rock. There's a songman who, under the heat, puts it this way. Hear my cry, O Lord, attend unto my prayer. From the ends of the earth will I cry unto thee. When my heart is overwhelmed, Lord, lead me to the rock that is higher than I. That is higher than I. Heated moments. In our heated moments, we cry aloud. Our cry It's not just an ordinary cry. Our cry is a cry for help. Our cry is a beckon, a wave to the King of the Kings and Lord of Lords. Our cry is for assistance. Our cry is for God to make things easier. He promised to lift the heavy burden. And our cry is for help from above. Like the kettle, the noise it produces. One can say it's a beckon for attention. Help! Here am I. The cry is a wave for attention. Our cry is for God to lift the heavy burden, to open the windows of heaven, to grant promotion and increase. Some of us, we have jobs. And it's not because the many candidates weren't more qualified than us. But our cry is for favor from God. And God granted the favors. It's not that we have no faith and confidence in doctors. But our cry is for miraculous healing and deliverance. Our cry is that we make the right choice. So help us, Lord. Don't allow us to go astray. Help. Our cry is for help from above. May I say to those under the hearing of my voice, God is able to help. He is a sovereign one. He is a King of kings and the Lord of lords. Jeremiah put it this way: call upon me and I will answer and show thee great and mighty things that thou knowest not of. God, the great and mighty one, who called things into existence by the spoken word, is able to help. God is able to remove the stress or remove the stressor. God is able to help. Call upon him. I'm closing. But the external force, the pressure, the heat of the moment, it's not able to stop God's purpose in you. The heat of the moment, the pressure, it's not meant to destroy you. It's not meant to destroy us, but to make us fine gold. Like Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego, the heat of the fire weren't able to destroy them, but they were able to stand and declare the great and represent the mighty God who they had faith and confidence in. Like this whistling kettle. The cry is for God to help. He is able to help and to answer. Like this whistling kettle. When we cry for help, we have an assurance that God is near, even closer than we think. He is in control. And his purpose for us will be accomplished even through the fire. The text read, when you go through the fire, it will not destroy you. And pay attention to the term when. Because if you're not going through a heated moment at this time, one is coming. And in the heat of those moments, cry to the King of Kings. Cry to the one who is able to help. Because the fire won't destroy you. The fire cannot consume you. No lions can devour you. No water is able to drown God's purpose in you. Is there someone going through a fire at this time? God is near, and he will help. Call upon him, and he will answer. God bless you.